Question 1. What is the primary function of the indemnity principle in home insurance? A. To ensure that the insured can profit from a loss. B. To restore the insured to their pre-loss financial condition. C. To eliminate the risk of loss altogether. D. To provide additional funds beyond the policy limit for damages. Answer. B. Explanation. The principle of indemnity is a fundamental concept in insurance that aims to restore the insured to the same financial position they were in prior to a loss. This means that after a covered loss, the insurance payer should not exceed the actual loss suffered. This principle prevents the insured from profiting from an insurance claim, which would be contrary to the nature of insurance. According to Ohio law and insurance regulations, adhering to this principle helps maintain fairness and ensures that claims are settled in accordance with the actual damages incurred. Question 2. Scenario. Mr. Thompson recently purchased a home and opted for an HO3 special form policy. After a severe storm, he discovered significant water damage to his basement. However, his insurer denied the claim, citing that the damage was due to flooding, which is not covered under his standard policy. What should Mr. Thompson do next? A. Accept the denial and consider purchasing additional flood insurance. B. Review the policy language and check for any endorsements that might cover water damage. C. File the complaint with the Ohio Department of Insurance immediately. D. Seek legal counsel to sue the insurance company for the denial. Answer. B. Explanation. In this situation, Mr. Thompson should first review his policy language to understand the specific coverage limits and exclusions. The HO3 policy provides coverage for all perils except those specifically excluded, which often includes flooding. It is crucial for him to check if he had any additional endorsements that might cover water damage from other sources, such as burst pipes, which could potentially allow for a valid claim. If he finds that the denial was incorrect, or if he needs clarification, he could then consider escalating the issue through formal complaints or legal action. Question 3. Which of the following best describes the coverage limits under Coverage C? Personal property in a standard homeowner's policy. A. It covers personal property at replacement cost regardless of policy limits. B. It provides actual cash value coverage factoring in depreciation. C. It includes unlimited coverage for any personal property loss. D. It only covers personal property located within the dwelling. Answer. B. Explanation. Coverage C. Personal property typically provides actual cash value (ACV) coverage, meaning that the payout for lost or damaged personal property takes into account depreciation. This reflects the current market value rather than the replacement cost. Policyholders can often choose to have replacement cost coverage instead, but this usually requires a specific endorsement or policy type. The Ohio Department of Insurance and relevant regulations dictate that policyholders should be clearly informed about how their personal property is covered, including any limitations or exclusions that may apply. Understanding this helps insured individuals make informed decisions about their coverage needs. Question 4. Which of the following statements about coverage? A. Dwelling under an Ohio homeowner's policy is accurate. A. Only covers the structure of the home itself and not any attached structures. B. It provides replacement cost coverage without any limits for damages caused by fire. C. It covers all structures on the property, including detached garages and sheds, unless excluded. D. It does not cover damages resulting from wear and tear or maintenance issues. Answer. C. Explanation. Coverage A. Dwelling generally covers the structure of the home and any attached structures, such as a garage or deck. Additionally, it can cover detached structures, such as sheds or fences, unless specifically excluded by the policy. However, damages from wear and tear or maintenance issues are typically not covered, emphasizing the importance of understanding exclusions. According to Ohio insurance regulations, policyholders must be made aware of these details to ensure they have adequate coverage for their property. Question 5. What is the primary purpose of the Ohio Department of Insurance's complaint resolution process? A. To mediate disputes between insurers and policyholders for financial compensation. B. To enforce criminal penalties against insurance fraud. C. To facilitate communication and resolution between insurers and policyholders. D. To collect fines from insurance companies for unethical practices. Answer. C. Explanation. The primary purpose of the Ohio Department of Insurance's complaint resolution process is to facilitate communication and resolution between insurers and policyholders. This process aims to ensure that grievances are addressed fairly and efficiently, helping consumers understand their rights and the responsibilities of insurance providers. While the department does take action against unethical practices, the focus of the complaint resolution process is to promote a fair outcome for all parties involved. Question 6, Scenario MS. Patel has a standard homeowners policy that excludes coverage for flood damage, and after experiencing a major flood, she is unsure how to proceed with her claim. What is her best course of action? A. Assume her claim will be denied due to the exclusion and do nothing. B. File a claim anyway, hoping the insurer will make an exception. C. Contact her insurer to discuss the exclusion and ask about flood insurance options for the future. D. Seek assistance from a third-party claims adjuster to negotiate on her behalf. Answer. C. Explanation. MS. Patel's best course of action is to contact her insurer to discuss the flood damage and clarify the implications of her policy's exclusion. While she cannot claim for flood damages under her current policy, this conversation can help her understand her options for future coverage, such as obtaining flood insurance. Engaging with the insurer demonstrates due diligence and may help her secure better coverage options moving forward. Ignoring the situation or filing a claim without understanding the exclusion is not advisable. Question 7. In Ohio, which factor is typically NOT considered when calculating homeowners insurance premiums? A. The geographic location of the home. B. The age and condition of the property. C. The credit score of the policyholder. D. The number of cars owned by the policyholder. Answer. D. Explanation. While factors such as geographic location, age, and condition of the property and the policyholder's credit score are significant in calculating homeowners insurance premiums, the number of cars owned by the policyholder is generally not a direct factor. Insurance companies focus on property-related risks, including the likelihood of claims based on the home's characteristics and the owner's financial stability. Understanding these variables helps consumers better anticipate their premium costs. Question 8. Which of the following is a common exclusion found in homeowners insurance policies in Ohio? A. Damage from fire caused by lightning. B. Theft of personal property from the home. C. Damage caused by wear and tear or maintenance neglect. D. Personal liability for injuries occurring on the property. Answer. C. Explanation. A common exclusion in homeowners insurance policies is damage caused by wear and tear or maintenance neglect. Policies typically do not cover losses resulting from the homeowner's failure to maintain the property, as these are considered part of routine upkeep. Insurers are not liable for conditions that arise from neglect, emphasizing the importance of regular maintenance and inspections. Coverage for fire damage or theft, on the other hand, is generally included unless specifically excluded in the policy. Question 9. Which statement accurately reflects the role of subrogation in homeowners insurance? A. It allows insurers to charge higher premiums based on previous claims. B. It enables insurers to recover costs from a third party responsible for a loss after compensating the policyholder. C. It ensures that policyholders cannot file claims for the same incident with multiple insurers. D. It restricts insurers from increasing premiums after a claim is filed. Answer. B. Explanation. Subrogation is a process that allows insurers to recover costs from a third party that may be responsible for a loss after they have compensated the policyholder. This mechanism helps keep insurance premiums manageable by allowing insurers to mitigate their losses. By pursuing recovery from the responsible party, insurers can minimize the financial impact of claims, which benefits both the insurer and the policyholder in the long run. Question 10. When evaluating personal property coverage, which of the following considerations is most important for determining the appropriate amount of coverage? A. The estimated resale value of the property. B. The total market value of the home. C. The replacement cost of the items being insured. D. The total amount of insurance on the dwelling. Answer. C. Explanation. The most important consideration when evaluating personal property coverage is the replacement cost of the items being insured. Replacement cost coverage ensures that the insured can replace lost or damaged property with new items of similar kind and quality without deducting for depreciation. It is essential for policyholders to accurately assess their belongings to determine the appropriate coverage amount, ensuring they are adequately protected in the event of a loss. This aligns with best practices as outlined in Ohio's insurance regulations, emphasizing the need for accurate and sufficient coverage. Question 11. Which of the following best describes the concept of insurable interest in the context of homeowners insurance? A. The policyholder's emotional attachment to their property. B. The financial stake the policyholder has in the property being insured. C. The legal obligation of the insurer to provide coverage. D. The estimated market value of the property at the time of policy issuance. Answer B. Explanation. Insurable interest refers to the financial stake a policyholder has in the property being insured. It is a critical concept in insurance as it ensures that the insured has a legitimate reason to purchase coverage. Essentially, they would suffer financial loss if the property were damaged or destroyed. This requirement prevents moral hazard, where individuals might intentionally cause a loss for financial gain. According to Ohio insurance law, insurable interest must exist at the time the insurance policy is purchased and at the time of loss. Question 12. Scenario. Mr. Lee discovers that his policy covers personal property at actual cash value (SEV) instead of replacement cost. After theft, he realizes his belongings have depreciated significantly. What should Mr. Lee consider when discussing his insurance coverage with his agent? A. Switching to a policy that covers personal property at replacement cost. B. Accepting the CV coverage as standard and doing nothing. C. Filing a claim for the full value of the stolen items regardless of policy terms. D. Seeking a second opinion from another insurance provider without consulting his current agent. Answer A. Explanation. Mr. Lee should consider switching to a policy that covers personal property at replacement cost instead of actual cash value. A CV coverage deducts for depreciation, meaning Mr. Lee will receive less than the original purchase price of his items. By opting for replacement cost coverage, he can ensure that he receives the full amount needed to replace his stolen belongings with new ones of similar kind and quality. This conversation with his agent is essential to align his policy with his coverage needs, particularly in light of recent losses. Question 13. What is the purpose of additional living expenses or coverage under homeowners insurance policy? A. To cover the costs of renovating the home after loss. B. To reimburse the policyholder for increased living costs if the home is uninhabitable. C. To provide funds for temporary housing regardless of the cause of loss. D. To replace personal property lost during an evacuation. Answer B. Explanation. Additional living expenses (L) coverage is designed to reimburse the policyholder for increased living costs incurred if their home becomes uninhabitable due to a covered loss, such as a fire or significant water damage. This coverage typically includes costs for temporary housing, meals, and other necessary expenses. It is crucial for homeowners to understand this coverage to ensure they are financially protected during the time they cannot reside in their home, as detailed in their homeowner's insurance policy. Question 14. Which of the following is not a typical coverage provided under Coverage E? Personal liability. A. Bodily injury caused to a guest on the insured property. B. Damage to the property of others caused by the insured. C. Legal defense costs for claims against the insured. D. Injuries sustained by the insured while operating a personal vehicle. Answer D. Explanation. Coverage E. Personal liability typically covers bodily injury and property damage to others caused by the insured. It also includes legal defense costs for claims against the insured. However, injuries sustained by the insured while operating a personal vehicle are not covered under personal liability. They are generally covered by an auto insurance policy. This distinction is important for homeowners to understand to ensure they have adequate coverage in the appropriate areas. Question 15. Which of the following factors might lead to a higher homeowners insurance premium in Ohio? A. A strong credit score and low claims history. B. The presence of safety features, such as smoke detectors. C. Living in an area with a high frequency of natural disasters. D. A newly constructed home with updated safety standards. Answer C. Explanation. Living in an area with a high frequency of natural disasters such as floods, tornadoes, or hurricanes can lead to higher homeowners insurance premiums. Insurers assess risk based on the likelihood of claims, and properties located in disaster-prone areas pose a higher risk. Conversely, factors like a strong credit score, safety features, and a new construction status can often lead to lower premiums. Understanding how these factors influence premium calculations can help homeowners make informed decisions about their insurance needs. Question 16. Weighs the typical effect of a homeowner's insurance policy's deductible on the claim process. A. It increases the total payout amount for each claim. B. It requires the policyholder to pay a certain amount before the insurance kicks in. C. It eliminates the need for the insurer to investigate claims. D. It has no impact on the claims process. All claims are fully covered. Answer B. Explanation. The deductible is the amount the policyholder is required to pay out of pocket before the insurance company will pay for a claim. The higher the deductible, the lower the premium, but this also means the policyholder must cover more of the loss themselves before receiving insurance benefits. This understanding is crucial for homeowners in budgeting for potential claims and understanding their policy terms. Ohio insurance regulations require clear communication about deductibles in policy documents. Question 17. In Ohio, what is the primary benefit of obtaining an umbrella insurance policy in conjunction with a homeowner's policy? A. It eliminates the need for a standard homeowner's policy. B. It extends coverage limits and provides additional liability protection. C. It covers personal property losses not included in the homeowner's policy. D. It automatically includes flood insurance coverage. Answer B. Explanation. The primary benefit of obtaining an umbrella insurance policy is that it extends coverage limits and provides additional liability protection beyond what is offered in a standard homeowner's policy. This is particularly useful for protecting against large claims or lawsuits that exceed the liability limits of the homeowner's policy. Umbrella policies can cover various risks, including personal injury and defamation, enhancing overall financial protection. Homeowners in Ohio are encouraged to consider umbrella policies to safeguard their assets effectively. Question 18. Which of the following scenarios would most likely be covered under a standard homeowner's insurance policy? A. Damage to a home caused by a flood during a severe storm. B. Injury to a visitor who slips and falls on an icy sidewalk in front of the home. C. Theft of personal property from a storage unit off the property. D. Damage to personal belongings caused by a power outage. Answer B. Explanation. A standard homeowner's insurance policy typically covers personal liability for injuries sustained by visitors on the insured's property, including slip and fall incidents due to hazardous conditions. In contrast, damage from floods is generally excluded unless separate flood insurance is purchased. Theft from off-site storage units may require additional coverage, and damage from a power outage is typically not covered. Understanding the nuances of coverage helps homeowners better protect themselves against various risks. Question 19. What is a key feature of scheduled personal property endorsements in homeowners insurance? A. They automatically increase the total coverage limit for the entire policy. B. They provide coverage for specific high-value items at agreed value without deductibles. C. They reduce the premium for personal property coverage. D. They exclude certain items from coverage under the standard policy. Answer B. Explanation. Scheduled personal property endorsements provide coverage for specific high-value items at an agreed value, meaning the insurer and the policyholder agree on the value of the items listed. This coverage is typically provided without deductibles, ensuring that the full agreed amount is paid in the event of a loss. This is particularly beneficial for items such as jewelry, art, or collectibles that may exceed standard personal property limits. Ohio regulations require clear communication regarding the terms of such endorsements. Question 20. Which of the following would typically NOT be covered under a homeowner's insurance policy in Ohio? A. Damage to the home from a fire caused by a lightning strike. B. Injuries sustained by the homeowner while hosting a party. C. Theft of personal belongings from the home. D. Damage from a sewer backup unless specifically included in the policy. Answer B. Explanation. Injuries sustained by the homeowner while hosting a party are typically not covered under a homeowner's insurance policy, as personal liability coverage usually extends to injuries to others, not the insured. Coverage for damage from fire caused by lightning and theft of personal belongings are generally included unless specified otherwise. Additionally, damage from a sewer backup often requires specific endorsements or separate coverage, as it is usually excluded from standard policies. Understanding these distinctions is essential for effective risk management. Question 21. What is the primary purpose of a homeowner's insurance policy's loss of use coverage? A. To cover the cost of repairs to the home. B. To reimburse the policyholder for additional living expenses incurred due to a covered loss. C. To provide a cash settlement for damaged personal property. D. To cover legal fees associated with claims disputes. Answer B. Explanation. Loss of use coverage, also known as additional living expenses is designed to reimburse the policyholder for increased living costs incurred when their home becomes uninhabitable due to a covered loss, such as fire or severe water damage. This includes expenses for temporary housing, meals, and other necessities while repairs are made. Understanding this coverage is crucial for homeowners to ensure they can maintain their standard of living in the event of a loss. Question 22. Scenario MS. Rivera's home was damaged by a hailstorm. She filed a claim, but the insurance adjuster states that some damage was pre-existing and not covered. What should MS Rivera do in this situation? A. Accept the adjuster's assessment without question. B. Dispute the assessment and provide evidence of the storm damage. C. File a new claim for the damages she believes are covered. D. Wait for the insurance company to initiate an investigation. Answer. B. Explanation. MS Rivera should dispute the adjuster's assessment and provide evidence that the damage was caused by the hailstorm and not pre-existing. It is important for homeowners to document damage thoroughly, including taking photographs and keeping records of repair attempts. If necessary, she can request a second opinion or an independent adjuster to ensure her claim is fairly evaluated. Ohio law supports policyholders in contesting claim decisions when they believe they are unjust. Question 23. Which of the following statements about the Ohio Department of Insurance regulations is true? A. They allow insurance companies to deny coverage for natural disasters without cause. B. They require insurance companies to provide clear disclosure of coverage limits and exclusions. C. They enable policyholders to file claims without any documentation of loss. D. They prevent consumers from purchasing insurance from out-of-state providers. Answer. B. Explanation. Ohio Department of Insurance regulations require insurance companies to provide clear disclosures regarding coverage limits, exclusions, and terms of the policy. This transparency helps policyholders understand what is covered and what is not, enabling them to make informed decisions about their insurance needs. Regulations are designed to protect consumers, ensuring that they receive fair treatment and comprehensive information regarding their policies. Question 24. What is the significance of the principle of indemnity in homeowners insurance? A. It allows the insurer to profit from claims. B. It ensures that the policyholder does not receive more than the actual value of the loss. C. It requires the policyholder to pay a deductible on every claim. D. It mandates the insurance company to cover all types of damage, regardless of policy terms. Answer. B. Explanation. The principle of indemnity in homeowners insurance ensures that the policyholder is compensated for their loss but does not profit from it. This means that the payout for a claim will be limited to the actual cash value or replacement cost of the damaged property, depending on the policy type. This principle prevents overcompensation and fraud, maintaining the integrity of the insurance system. Understanding indemnity is essential for homeowners to grasp how claims are evaluated. Question 25. In the context of homeowners insurance, which of the following endorsements provides coverage for specific high-value items? A. Personal liability coverage. B. Scheduled personal property endorsement. C. Additional living expense coverage. D. Building ordinance coverage. Answer. B. Explanation. The scheduled personal property endorsement provides coverage for specific high-value items at an agreed value, ensuring that they are fully insured without the usual limits that might apply under standard personal property coverage. This endorsement is particularly beneficial for homeowners who own expensive items such as jewelry, fine art, or collectibles, allowing them to secure adequate protection tailored to their needs. Question 26. Which of the following scenarios would likely trigger a claim under coverage? A. Dwelling in a homeowner's insurance policy. A. A guest slips and falls on an icy sidewalk. B. A fire destroys the roof of the house. C. A tree falls on a neighboring property. D. Personal belongings are stolen from a car parked outside. Answer. B. Explanation. Coverage. A. Dwelling covers damage to the physical structure of the home itself, including losses caused by fire, vandalism, and certain weather events. In this case, the fire that destroys the roof would be covered under this section of the policy. Understanding the various coverage areas is critical for homeowners to ensure they have the appropriate protections in place for different types of risks. Question 27. What is one of the primary reasons insurance premiums might be higher for homes in areas prone to severe weather events? A. Increased coverage limits for personal property. B. Greater risk of claims due to potential damage from natural disasters. C. Discounts offered for homes with safety features. D. More extensive marketing efforts by insurers in those areas. Answer. B. Explanation. Insurance premiums are often higher for homes in areas prone to severe weather events because there is a greater risk of claims being filed due to potential damage from natural disasters such as floods, tornadoes, or hurricanes. Insurers assess the likelihood of claims when determining premium rates, and higher risk translates to higher costs for policyholders. Understanding this dynamic can help homeowners prepare financially for their insurance expenses. Question 20. What is a common exclusion in most homeowners insurance policies regarding personal property coverage? A. Damage from fire. B. Theft of items in the home. C. Losses caused by wear and tear. D. Damage due to windstorms. Answer C. Explanation. Most homeowners insurance policies exclude losses caused by wear and tear, which is considered a maintenance issue rather than a covered peril. Insurance is designed to cover unforeseen events, not the gradual deterioration of property. Homeowners need to be aware of these exclusions to maintain their property adequately and understand the limitations of their coverage. Question 29. Which of the following best describes the role of subrogation in homeowners insurance? A. It allows policyholders to collect on multiple insurance policies for the same loss. B. It permits the insurance company to recover costs from a third party responsible for the loss. C. It increases the deductible amount on the policy. D. It provides the insurer with rights to cancel a policy after a claim is filed. Answer B. Explanation. Subrogation is a process in which an insurance company, after paying a claim to a policyholder, seeks to recover the costs from a third party that caused the loss. This mechanism helps insurers control costs and reduces the overall burden on the insurance system. Understanding subrogation is essential for policyholders as it impacts how claims are handled and may affect future premiums. Question 30. Which type of homeowners insurance policy is most likely to provide the broadest coverage for personal property? A. Whole-on basic form. B. HO3 special form. C. HO4 renters insurance. D. Height modified coverage form. Answer B. Explanation. The HO3 special form is known for providing the broadest coverage for personal property, covering all risks unless specifically excluded in the policy. This includes coverage for personal belongings against a wide range of perils, offering comprehensive protection. In contrast, the HO1 basic form provides very limited coverage, while the HO4 is tailored for renters and the Height is designed for older homes with modified coverage options. Understanding the differences among policy types helps homeowners choose the right coverage for their needs.